Jacko the Naturopath. Thanks for coming back. The C3K Plus, my brand new vitamin C powder, the Lamborghini of vitamin C powders. Can this product help my husband? Well, not my husband. I haven't got a husband, I've got a wife. Let me read out the question before I get into hot water. My husband is a smoker. Can C3K Plus help him to stop smoking? Well, not really. I mean, your husband has to stop himself from smoking. A powdered product won't stop anybody from smoking. When I got patients in my room and I used to practice, I used to have a blow-up barbell, you know, one of those barbells with spikes on it. It was a blow-up one. So if I'd have a smoker in the room, often it'd be a couple in my room sitting here, and then the wife would complain about the husband, or the husband would complain about the wife smoking. So I'd say, hang on, I got the solution. I'd come back with the blow-up barbell and they'd say, look, your partner needs beating around the head with this a couple of times to beat him into submission. Note the spikes on it. It's not sharp, but you know. Now, you may laugh and mock me, but see this pillow? This is a good tool to beat your husband around the head with, or a little bit. You know, I'm not talking violence here, I'm talking like pillow violence. They need to shake up these people. Why do they do it to themselves? I used to smoke. Smoking is a very personal thing. A long, long time into the future, people will look back and say, what the hell did people do putting all this crap into their body? It'll be seen as one of the most ridiculous things that people ever did was tobacco smoking. When my mum was pregnant with me, the doctor told her to take up cigarettes to calm her nerves, so she smoked a pack a day. That's why I'm only 5'11", and all my kids are 6 foot plus. You know, my son's 6'6". Dutch people are tall, but I'm the shorty. I've got the short straw. I think it might have been the cigarette, the tobacco. But all jokes aside, cigarette smoking, well, we don't have to go on and talk about cigarette smoking, how bad it is. We know that. It's not good. But it's a personal choice. It's something, if you're in a relationship with someone who does smoke and you want them to stop, it's difficult. You know, you can't keep nagging that person. But I believe that with communication in a relationship, you know, the person can cut back and eventually stop, especially if they replace that activity with another one. Now, vitamin C is a very good thing to take when you smoke because it supports the lungs, it supports the glands, it supports the immune system. It'll boost the person up and it'll make that choice a little bit easier to make. I like smokers to eat fresh stuff, and you'll find they're quite alien. The people who smoke, there are 3 types of smokers, okay? You've got the OPs, I call them the other peoples. Hey, you got a cigarette, buddy? You know, they'll get a cigarette off the buddy or someone in the street, whatever. They'll smoke 1 or 2 a day, or 3, maybe at a party kind of thing. Then you've got the intermediate smokers. They smoke usually 10 to 15 a day. Sometimes you get the 5 a day, but often it'll be 10 a day. And then you've got the hardcore, okay? These are the hardcore, like my stepfather was. You know, they literally light a cigarette with the butt of another cigarette, so literally a chain. I also call them the yellow-fingered people, because if you look at their fingers, they're usually yellow, okay? These are the chronic smokers. These people have stuffed up their taste buds. They can't smell properly, they can't taste properly. They often eat a lot of candy or very spicy or powerful things because their palate's basically destroyed. So when you're in that third category of the serious smoker, I think you need a serious barbell for those kind of people. Maybe a little bit, blow it up a bit harder than you would for the person on 5 or 10 a day. But it's a choice that person has to make. Some people like my dad, they take the packet of cigarettes to the grave with them, you know, they just keep on smoking and they don't stop. Other people like me wake up. I woke up when I was 27, I think 26, because I smoked on and off. I started smoking when I was 13 years old. Everybody smoked in the 60s and 70s. The doctor smoked, the lawyers smoked, the policemen smoked, the nurses would smoke in the corridors in hospitals. Amazing. It's all gone today, thank God. So, vitamin C will support the person. The person has to make that own choice what they want to do, and it's up to them. But proper communication in a relationship should be able to sort that smoking out. And don't forget the barbell. It works. Thanks for tuning in.